facelift and breast surgery over the age of 60. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you my perspective on different topics. Well, y'all know I went through this whole breast situation recently where I had to have a mammogram and the ultrasound and they weren't sure. And thank goodness for the results that came from that. And yet my doctor recommended a breast surgeon because I had implants about 30 years ago. And they were called Paris, France implants or something like that. No leakage, no nothing like that. But because I'm a size E, and as we get older, our frame changes, we may not do as well with heavier implants as we would if we were younger. So I'm probably going to have myself reduced to like a double C. That's probably where I'm going to have, because that's much better on my particular physique. And so today I scheduled my appointment for the consultation, because you have to go through a consultation with the doctor. And even though it's based on medical reasons because of what happened, and if you don't know what happened, kind of go back and look at those videos the last couple days ago. And so I'm going in for that. So I said to them, I said, by the way, I know the last time I went to a cosmetic surgeon, they said I wasn't ready for a facelift. This was maybe less than a year ago. But I said, while I'm having this done, can I also possibly talk about a facelift? And, you know, it might just be a little bit of one or tweaking or, you know, who knows. And so they said yes. So they're sending me to, at the same time, I'll be seeing the same doctor who actually does both. And so I wanted to talk about this over the age of 60. You know, if you've had breast implants, especially, now my breast implants were done to keep me lifted when I was in my 30s, because as we age, the breast can kind of move downward a little bit. Not that mine did at the time, but everyone of my friends were getting them. We were living in Europe, and I said, why not, if it's going to keep me in place forever? And they are wonderful, and they've been great up until this point. And even now I could continue on with them without probably issue, as long as I'm very careful what kind of bra I wear. But I'm thinking going forward, it would probably be better on my frame to have a smaller implant, and kind of like what, you know, considered a breast reduction, to the point of being like, you know, a nice C rather than an E. And although I love being what I am, it's just a matter, I think it's better for me physically. And so we don't have what happened before happen again, which was very scary because we didn't know what it was. And y'all, that was such a scary time. And I understand women who are going through any kind of breast issues, because it was just so frightening to me. And so anyhow, what about facelifts after 60? Well, you know, I do pretty good. And, you know, we've talked about facelifts and people keep saying, oh, you've had all these facelifts. I had a mini lift at 39. I had some breast plumpers at 45, which lasted about 2 weeks because they're temporary. It's not a permanent thing. And a facelift didn't even last. It didn't even make a difference, because probably I didn't need one. Maybe that was part of it. And second of all, they don't last for, you know, very long. And so that was at 39. And so I'm 64, going to be 65. And I thought, you know, even though I'm doing excellent, I attribute so much to my healthy lifestyle. Since I'm, you know, been going through all this, you know, went through all this trauma, as I call it. Well, I shouldn't call it trauma. I take that back. A scary time. I went through such a scary time with the breast issue. And for me, it was traumatic because I'd not been sick. And, you know, I thought maybe I had a leakage or, you know, worse. And I had to take antibiotics and all this stuff. So having gone through that, having come out on the other side of that in a good way, so to speak, I think that, you know, I just don't want it to happen again. So I want to have that issue dealt with. Like I said, I don't have to have it. I just have to be very mindful if I don't have that surgery done. But I think I'm going to go get the consultation about the breast surgery. And, you know, I guess what they'll do is they'll exchange out the implants put like a different kind of smaller one in. And, so that keeps them lifted and perky, at least till I'm 100. And so that's one of the things, but with a facelift, I don't know. I'm looking at it. I don't really need it. According to the doctor, he said, whatever you're doing great at. But I'm still going to talk to them about it because I'm all for whatever's right for someone that makes them feel good. But it's got to be with the right doctors. It's got to be right for the person. And not everybody wants one. And, for people, I love, I'm all about growing old naturally. So if I grow old naturally and never have a facelift or never have my breast, I'm all good because I don't like any kind of stuff done. I don't want to have anything done. And yet I'm open to it. So that's why I'm checking everything out. I'll keep you all posted. Now my appointment is until the end of the month. That's not for any kind of surgery. It's for them to assess and evaluate. And then the surgery would take place, probably a week or two after, if indeed that's what I was going to do. And like I said, maybe I'll have nothing done because I'm happy the way I am. Okay. I'm very, very happy with who I am and how I am. My big thing is I just don't want to have an issue with the breast again. It's still healing. It's, wasn't pretty at the time, with, what was going on, but it's back to normal almost now. And so I'm so grateful for that. But I think after 60, we have to pay special attention to our bodies. We have to decide what's right for our body and what's not right for our body. Not everybody wants a facelift. Not everybody wants bigger breasts or smaller breasts or breast reduction or whatever. Everybody's different. Everybody has different issues. And the older we get, we can have different kinds of issues. And so we just have to be mindful about our bodies. And I'm very, very mindful. But I want to look good too. I think looking good, feeling our best, not trying to look 25 when you're 65. No, that's not what I said. I just want to be the best 65-year-old me that I can be. And I think I am, the best I can be. As you all saw in my other video, I'm eating healthy. Look at all that food over there. All greens, all juices. I don't do smoothies, and so those aren't smoothies. I do straight juices. And so I take care of me. I drink healthy water. I drink bottled water or purified water. I love spring water, well water. That's what I really prefer. But take care of you. So, some people don't want a facelift. Some people do. Some people don't need one. I was told I don't need one. But, I just have them look at me. And then, with the breasts, we'll evaluate it. We'll look at it. We'll see what the options are. And, I'm very happy with how I am. It's just that I don't ever want to have another issue like that again. I want to stay well. Okay, well, much love. May God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe. And I hope to talk to y'all soon again. Bye-bye.